Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Dog Ventures. Today we're getting our Coleman Lantern 17B stocked up for a weekend at the lake, and we thought we'd bring you along for the process. This isn't a polished camper tour, it's the real behind the scenes of how TJ and I go through our checklist, double check the cabinets, and make sure we've got all the camping must-haves packed. We'll share some of our favorites along the way, then take you to the campground for a look at our setup and how we settle in once we arrive. Alright, we got the fire starters.
The most important thing of the trip is this right here. For me, sugar. And this right here, coffee and coffee.
The coffee
filters.
is definitely the most important thing for me. He's just got to have sugar and sweeten his up.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, don't like sugar in mine.
Got plenty of oil, salt, pepper. We haven't been camping since March, and we having to go through because sometimes we may come out here and rob stuff out of the camper using the house.
A lot we rob stuff out of the camper. But we good on tin foil, Ziplocs, trash bags. We got any paper plates up there?
Yeah, I got plenty of paper plates. Got green beans.
Green beans, okay.
All the seasoning's fine. Paper towels, 2 rolls.
Alright. We gotta get the bowls out of the house. We gotta get coffee cups.
Fire starters. Ladders.
Huh?
Ladders.
Oh, the ladders. Bowls. What'd I say? Bowls and what?
Water hose.
Gotta get water hose. I didn't say that though. What did I say?
I wasn't listening already.
What'd I say, y'all? Bowls and there's something right here. Coffee cups. We got
It's a bag of barbecue chips.
chips. Let me hold a bottle on that comment. This is a tip I picked up somewhere, read somewhere, or maybe watched a YouTube video, I'm not sure. But did you know that you could sprinkle comet around your campsite and that'll help keep the ants away? Thought I'd share that tip with you guys. Toilet paper, check.
Here's some more fire starter.
Okay, we got plenty of paper towels. So we need towels.
We got soap.
Is the shampoo in there? Yeah, that's the 2-in-1 that you don't like, but it'd be alright for this.
Yeah.
Alright, toothpaste, toothbrushes, soap, we got. Check. Okay.
Deodorant.
Alright. I usually fully stock our bathroom and just keep stuff in here. Like we keep deodorant, we keep toothpaste, we keep extra set of toothbrushes, extra bar of soap, all that kind of stuff. Sorry guys, the camera's shaking because we hadn't really got the camper set up level, but just hang in there. Alright, we got Bluetooth speaker,
Chargers.
firewood, fat lighter. I want to know, how many of you call it fat lighter? Us down here in the South, we call it fat lighter. Some people call it kindling, heartwood. What else?
I just know fat lighter.
So let us know. Drop it in the comments. What do you call fat wood, fat lighter, heart pine, lighter knot, kindling? I'm probably not pronouncing that right. I'm rolling my D's, but our outside mat. Check.
All extension cords, dishwashing bowls. Just our water hose, the only thing I see missing.
What happened to our dishwashing thing? Our little dishwashing pan.
It's in here.
It looks like it's been in the mud.
Oh, we had 2 of them. One of them was something else. I can't remember.
Oh.
Mama's real good about when we come back. We go down there and we park the camper here at the house, and she goes through and cleans everything and has everything ready for the next trip, so we can just jump in and go. So, but it's been a minute. It's been, I think March was the last time we went.
Yeah. Like we mentioned in previous videos, when we go to the lake, we just have our little river boat, and so we like for the summer crowd to clear out Last weekend was Labor Day weekend, so we're hoping, we usually don't try to attempt it till after Labor Day, after early spring, and we're hoping the crowd has slimmed tremendously, and
it seems contradictory to go fishing and go camping when the temperature starts getting cooler, which we're going to do a bunch of deer hunting, but this time of year, if the lake calms down, the river calms down, and we have good luck. I mean, we have thus far. Our two biggest fish that we caught, a 37-pound blue in the river was caught during the winter time on the rise in the river, and a 40-pound blue was caught on Thanksgiving. No, was it Thanksgiving or March?
no.
But it was during the cooler months.
It was definitely, I think it was on Thanksgiving. Or March 1. Cooler temps anyway. I can't remember. I have to look back on that one.
It's more enjoyable for us because we have a smaller boat, and we get out and catch a bunch. These deer, they're going to stay there. We're going to get us some deer meat. That's 100%. Matter of fact, the weekend after we get through camping this weekend, next weekend is open season, bow season, so we'll be in a deer stand the next weekend.
You made it sound like we was going to the lake to kill deer. We're not.
The weekend after, we're going to be in the stand bow hunting.
He's notorious for run-on sentences. I'll try to translate for you guys.
Yeah, I speak another language, kind of like New Yorkers and.
But yeah, our whole purpose in going to the lake is fishing for catfish. We set trot lines, so we're not there to joyride. My son always picks on us about we put in at a landing right there at the campground, and you can literally see every cove that we fish in from the landing. We don't go far, we don't venture far. We have our specific spots and we stick to them because they never let us down. We never come home empty-handed.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. And we like being familiar with our territory when we're on the water, whether it be the lake or the river, for obvious reasons.
We could venture off and go a lot farther, and some of the areas are similar to what we fish, but it's a lot further from camp. If we would need to run back, because we always bring Retta, Blue Dog Ventures, Blue Dog Retta. She always goes with us if we need to run back to campground, and we enjoy ourselves. We ain't got to go way off and just do all this.
Yeah, we're on our own time, our own schedule, and don't get in no hurry. Just putt around on the boat.
And that's what trips like this is about. It's about going out and enjoying yourself. We are both have been excited. I don't even want to go to work tomorrow. Matter of fact, today's Wednesday. We're not leaving till Friday morning. We got the camper up here at the house getting ready. We're both excited.
We got one more work day.
One more work
in this
day.
week. We took off Friday, but yeah, we're excited because it's been a while.
It's all about enjoying yourself. We've been out here working in the garden, cutting grass. We've had a lot of stuff going on with family, birthday parties, and just school. Kids getting started back to school. But for us to get out and just go get in that boat, we don't want to go out there and put ourselves, just say like we could go a long ways off or travel 5-6 miles down the lake. You could do that, but we want to go out there, enjoy ourselves, relax, and so we go do what relaxes us. We're not trying to win a tournament. We're not out there trying to catch a million fish. We're just going out to have a good time. Yep.
But we're getting off subject. We're gonna save that for the trip video.
Yeah, don't start crying. I'm getting emotional with y'all.
But these two videos are gonna kind of intertwine and work hand in hand. Us getting the camper ready, and then us actually getting to our destination, to the lake, and setting up camp and everything. But back to what we're doing. To give you a little quick rundown, this camper is a Coleman Lantern 17B. What's the footage on it?
17 foot.
17 foot. It's very small, but it serves our purpose perfectly because we have not been camping yet that it wasn't just me and him. His son is joining us and meeting us at the lake this weekend. We're very glad to have him. And he may sleep in the camper with us. We've got room, we've got bedroom, or he may sleep in a tent. That's his choice, whether he wants AC or not. But we haven't been camping yet. it's always just been me and him, and we knew the kids were getting older when we made this purchase, and we knew that it would mainly just be me and him. And we wanted it small enough that we could hook the boat behind it. And that's what we do, so that we can just stay in the one vehicle and not have to take two separate, one pulling the boat, one pulling the camper. But it's the perfect size for us. It has the two little twin bunk beds in the back here, and the kitchen table, little kitchenette right here, lets out into a little bed, and then it has a queen bed here in the front that me and him sleep in. So it's plenty of room. Retta usually piles up in one of the twin beds back there in the back, or she ends up at the foot of our bed. It works perfectly for us. It's just the right size.
A little small shower. We got a bathroom. We got a fridge.
Yep.
We got a stove top. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, it does the purpose of what we do. We don't go glamping. We go camping. I know it's not like our normal videos where we in a tent, but
yeah, it's a huge step up from the tent. Like you said, we enjoy our tent, but we are getting older, and those air mattresses are not joint friendly.
Yeah.
In the morning time, you can definitely tell that you're sleeping on an air mattress, but we still enjoy doing the tent and camping off grid and camping on the sandbar, and we'll have some more of those videos definitely coming. But this weekend we stepping it up, and we're gonna be in the camper and have full hookup, have all the amenities.
We love the camping on the sandbar, but our river down here has been crazy with the rain this year. It's up and down, up and down. It's either good for fishing or not good for camping, or vice versa. And we love the lake, and this is kind of like a little mini vacation for me and Mama there to get away and enjoy. We're going camping, but I guess you could say glamping. We got the AC, we got a bed, and well, we don't stay in here much when we go.
We don't. We sleep in here, and when he's outside grilling, we do majority of the cooking outside on the grill, and I may start a pot of green beans or something like that aside in here. But of course, if the weather gets rainy, we'll come in and eat our meal at the table, but normally we sit outside to even eat our meal and sit by the campfire and just come in to sleep.
And kind of the whole purpose of this video, I guess, is kind of us doing a rundown of everything. You saw us a few minutes ago going through and doing a checklist of everything we need. She has her things that she remembers, and I have my stuff that I remember, because when we get there, we both have our own niche that we both do. She jumps on the camper doing the dog pen, because we do bring a dog pen, because
you have to keep, in this particular campground, the dogs have to be leashed at all times, or either contained in we have a little mobile pen that I'll show you guys. But we usually set it up, and whenever we're just hanging out at camp, we'll put Retta in there, and then she's on a leash back into the boat ramp and all to the boat.
But it was kind of show you real life us, what we do before we get ready to go camping, what all we take with us. You'll see a bunch of stuff throughout this video. There may be several videos, I'm not sure. I know we're going to do a catch, cook, and clean. Granted that we catch fish, and we've never been there and not caught at least a couple. But it'll be this, our setup when we get to the campsite. And y'all let us know in the comments too what you like better, or us doing better, the glamping deal with the camper, or the tent out there in the woods fighting off gators. There's bonuses to both of them. We going up to the lake, you don't got to fight with current, you don't got to fight with rocks and stuff. Our rivers is tore up down here since the hurricane last year, so you don't have to fight with that. But just being close to home, being 30 minutes
from the house. Exactly. The lake is more like about a 2 hour, 2.5.
Two
to
and a half
get
hour
from
drive.
Here to the actual campground, probably about a 2.5 hour ride. That'd be about right.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we can be at the river in 30 minutes or less. But for those, the river's ever changing, and it does depend on the amount of rainfall, just different things.
The rise, the lower, you got to make sure you got sandbars you can stay on that's legal. You got to make sure that the road's going, because there's 2.5 miles back in the woods, if not further, to where we love to go to the river at. The roads is good. There's a lot of stuff that you got to.
A lot of variables.
But this is more like a vacation for us type deal. We love our river, but this is kind of, we get to sleep with AC and ain't got to fight mosquitoes.
Yeah.
gators and listen to hoot owls.
It's
we
a
love it, but
it's a nice little getaway. And you still have the luxuries, like you said, of the AC and being able to come inside and get away from the bugs. And like if you guys watched our last camping video, the off-grid sandbar camping, the mayflies were unbelievable. And like I say, it's just a nice little break, something different, and we would like input, because we're venturing into new territory for you guys. It's not new territory for us, but this November will be a year that we've been at this. And so last year during this time, we were very new and just trying to tread the water and find our way with the YouTube thing, and a lot of the stuff we did never made it to YouTube. We were more focused on simple videos made here at home, but we've come a long ways, and this is some experiences that we do partake in quite regular, and especially this time of the year and the change of the seasons in the fall when it starts cooling off, and it's something we want to share with you guys. But we do want your input, and we do want to keep you guys intrigued and engaged, and let us know what you like to see the most. If you know, like you said, if it's us on the sandbar and off-grid camping, let us know.
We enjoy it, so either way, it'll be fine with us. We enjoy the camping, but we also enjoy the sandbar, and
we do. And I think it's the best of both worlds, and I think a lot of people will enjoy both, seeing the contrast in both. But just like I say, always feel free to drop your feelings or your thoughts in the comments. We would appreciate it. Any feedback.
Yeah, we would.
But we're fixing to get back to it. We always like to ramble, as you guys already know, and we get off course. But we've got us a checklist right here. We're going to probably sit down here at the table and try to figure out, after going through and looking and seeing what all's here and what's not, what we need to bring from inside the house, and make us a grocery list, and we'll do meal planning.
We still got the whole, besides the camper, we, like she said, we go there to fish and to get protein and fish for the year, because it's starting to cool off, and we'll slow down and start the hunting. But we still got the boat. We got it pulled back here behind the camper and drop. We got to go through a checklist on it. That'll be pretty much my part there, and she'll jump on the camper, but
as long as I know my noodles are in the boat, I'm good. I love, and again, the noodles are
jugging.
Our method of jugging is pool noodles, homemade into jugging lines. And we love throwing those out at night and fishing with those for catfish while we're waiting to check the trot lines. These are little magnetic light strips that we like to put in the boat. We mounted the magnetic strip in the boat, so all we gotta do is just slap them on there. But they give us a lot of light in the bottom of the boat when we're trying to bait our lines. Really like these. I'll drop a link in the description if you guys want to check these out. They're all USB chargeable, rechargeable, and they last a pretty good while. And then when we come in for the night from checking, I always just pop them back on the charger so they're ready for the next night. And again, I can tell this is going to be a super wobbly. I'm sorry, guys, but maybe y'all won't be too drunk by the time you finish watching this video. I guess we'll get back to it.
Yeah, we will.
All right, boat tripod. We rigged up the boat tripod. We've always, if you watch the off-grid sandbar camping video, you know that my arm about fell off trying to hold the tripod up. So we just got through fixing up a boat tripod that hopefully is going to work out for us. That's another thing we got to do. We got to go in and make our homemade strawberry garlic gizzard bait, because that's what we usually bait with during the day, and like when we first get there while we're catching our live bait. So we got to go in and make our bait. We check for toilet paper. We got toilet paper. We got paper towels.
Got 2 towels.
We gotta get some towels. We got the soap and the shampoo.
There's not a whole lot of coffee.
I'll get us another bag of coffee. All right, did we ever check charcoal and lighter fluid?
We need lighter fluid, don't need charcoal.
You checked under there for lighter fluid?
No, we don't need lighter fluid.
So we've got lighter fluid. We got the Fire Flame fire starters and we got lighters. This is another thing that we traditionally do for all of our camping trips. We got a Boston butt, and so he will put that on the grill tomorrow afternoon and slow cook that, and we'll take it and we'll make sandwiches off that during the weekend, and then we always grill and do for supper. We're probably going to do what, steak one night, and
yeah, we glamping, so we're doing steak, and I'm having a feeling, I'm hoping we catch some catfish, and we're gonna have fish Saturday night. Whether it's pan-seared or fried, I'm not 100% yet.
For the catch, cook, and clean. I mean, we always say that backwards every time. Catch, clean, cook. Tell me about your other idea.
How many of y'all ever eat catfish for breakfast? I'm thinking about, we got plenty of eggs. As you know, she's a chicken lady. We got plenty of eggs, so we're going to bring us some eggs. And we'll go out and check our lines at daylight, Saturday morning and Sunday morning. But we're thinking about coming back and doing a breakfast. Maybe a breakfast bowl with some grits and catfish and eggs and a little cheese or something.
He even mentioned maybe a catfish omelet. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But you guys stay tuned to see if that happens. You got the flashlights charging.
They're charging, but they're not.
Okay. You got to make sure that if you're fishing at night, you've got plenty of flashlights and little headlamps, because you got to see how to bait your lines. And like I said, we've got those little magnetic light strips. They come in super handy. We need to get the thermocells, the bait cooler.
I got it out here already.
And your fan. This one right here. This one right here has got to sleep with a fan.
And I will tell you what, I'm a believer in it. Her mom had one at when the hurricane came and made me a believer in it. It's the DeWalt fan, and I guess you can link it at the end of the video or something.
I will.
But I promise you, it's worth the money. If you are a fan lover or like me and cannot sleep without a fan, it's a lifesaver. You go to a hotel room or something, or you go to staying at the beach in a Airbnb and they don't have a fan, you take that with you, and that one DeWalt battery will last you all night long. It'll blow great, and
just take the charger with you, and during the daytime just pop it back in the charger and it's ready to go for the next night.
It's worth the money, guys.
And we checked off the trash bags, so I think we're
got a lot to do because there ain't a whole lot of check marks on there.
No, there's not, but we're fixing to go in the house and start loading our laundry baskets up and bringing stuff out here to the camper and getting it loaded and ready.
We're so excited we might stay out here tonight.
No.
Our bed's about
I love my bed.
20 steps away, so.
Yeah. You guys stay tuned. All right, guys, we made it. I gotta slow him down for a minute. We finally made it to our campsite, and we're fixing to finish setting up camp. We're just gonna leave the camera rolling so you guys can kind of watch how we unfold and how we set things up. Not that we have any kind of organization or specialty to it at all, but you guys can follow along and watch. Probably the first thing we're going to do is set up Retta's little portable pen, and I will link that. It'll either be up in the top right hand corner or link down in the description, or both if you guys are interested in it. It comes in real handy. It folds up so compact. You saw us unload it off the back of the truck. It sets up in a snap. We always just set it up right here to the camper, and it serves the purpose well just to kind of contain Retta while we're here in the campsite. Like right now, we've got the leash wrapped around tied to the picnic table, because you have to keep them on a leash or confined in a little pen the whole time you're here. But we'll go ahead and get that set up first. That's normally what we do, so she's more comfortable. And we'll just start setting up camp. Anything you want to add?
I don't reckon.
Okay. Hey, we're ready to get on the water.
I ain't got my mic on.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
I'll put it on.
Yeah, I do got something to say. Let's play. I didn't realize I didn't have my mic on. That's why I wasn't talking. She snuck it on me while I was busy doing something, I reckon.
Yeah.
Slick.
Yeah, he was down there.
I keep my eye on her.
This is our weatherproof outdoor mat that we always use. Just try to kind of keep down on the trash tracked in the camper. But I always forget to put it down before I set Greta's pen up. So TJ reminded me. We'll also link this in the description if you guys are interested. I got this off Amazon. It's just real lightweight and just easy to fold up, as you can see, and we just throw it in the little storage compartment. It just helps keeping the camper a little cleaner, especially if it starts to rain.
Got water.
You guys do end up getting one of these pins. A little tip. They have these little decorative curly cues at the top, and it's flat at the bottom. Common sense. You know, you put the flat at the bottom and the little decorative at the top, but I always seem to do it upside down. So after doing it 500 times that way, I finally learned to remember that the little curves at the top go to the top. It comes with these little connector things that you can kind of reinforce the panels with, but we never use them. All we do is I'll stick a cable tie right here through the arm of the awning. We'll cable tie it one time right here, and then it's pretty well freestanding, and it's not like she tries to get out. And I've also, a time or two, set the pin up, cable tied to the arm here before I ever let the awning out. So if you'll notice, that's the first thing I did when we got here, so I wouldn't make a fool of myself yet again. We've been enough times, I've about got a rhythm to it now.
Normally we get here late and we have to rush, and we'll have it set up in 15 minutes and be hooked to the boat and headed to the water. But today we got here early, so we got time to take our time. Another fact real quick, if you don't have a chock for your camper when you're setting it up and you're unhooking it, leave your chains hooked, that way it can't roll away.
I'm gonna bring the camera in. I'm gonna bring you guys in and we'll set up the inside right quick if you want to see it. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of set everything where it belongs. We obviously lost the light bulb out of our lights. Didn't I realize it? I'll try to find where it belongs. Hey! Make it look a little more homey. We got our dish soap. Here's our suitcase. All right, we got a pot for that. This light right here is a must be going camping. It's a Swiss light, and it's USB rechargeable, And one of them, this one with the wristband, they're magnetic and it just pops out. So you can just, like if you're walking down to the boat or whatever, you can just grab this one. And it's also a Bluetooth speaker. But you can make it where you can select the mode. You can have all 3 tubes burning at one time for really bright light. And then it has different selections on brightness. Or you can just have 1 tube burning. But it's got this little nifty handle, but we really like this light. We'll take it and set it in the boat when we go out in the boat also. It illuminates a lot of light, but I'll link that in the description or up in the right hand corner, one of the two or both, if you guys want to check it out. And then we got our handy dandy thermocells. We don't leave home without these boys. We're down here in mosquito country. We brought plenty of thermocell refills. Let's see. Bluetooth speaker number 2. Bluetooth speaker number 3. We like our jams. Put the level back up there. We gotta get the coffee pot. You can't live without my coffee. We got this little handy dandy thing too. It collapses and then you can just, it's got Velcro. We use it for like an outside trash can. I'll clip a trash bag in it, and it's nice to have outside just to throw your camp trash in. Okay, coffee pot. We brought fresh bell pepper out of the garden and they're really smelling loud in here. Okay, we got our cast iron and our citronella, and that should be it, and we can set up our little kitchen table. And this was his DeWalt fan he was talking about earlier. He never leaves home without it. It's, like I say, it's a lifesaver, especially for those that like to sleep with a fan running. You just pop the DeWalt batteries in and recharge them, and it'll last you all night. Alright, I think that's all we need out of there. Put our cushions back on. Set our table up. Okay. Put those there. Now, make up the bed. Got to have snacks. And a fishing trip is never complete without pork skins. This is never the easiest bed to make up. Another one of my dreaded chores. Okay, ta-da! Now that I've broke a full sweat. For those of you that not have experienced making up a camper bed, you feel me. You know, you know. We probably don't need this one, but he does try to freeze me during the night. And so I'm gonna take advantage of it while I can sneak it on the bed. It might not be pretty, but it'll sleep. I am literally sweating. Okay, mission accomplished. That's how we do it, guys.